Hey, what up, what up? It's your boy Slim 400, and you was tuned in with the Ticket Report.
The Ticket Report.
Slim, gotta ask you, brother. You got a banging ass track right now with Yella Beezy.
Yeah.
Good at it. Can you give us a little bit of information on how that came about?
Once again, management just sitting back watching certain artists and doing their research on them, and people just basically saying like, I think you should do something with them. Mayor, like, I think you should do something with them. I'm like, bet. Do we know? We in the DM, you know, like niggas really DM each other.
Right.
So if he hit you back, he a real one.
Right.
I think it's a real one. He hit
Right.
back, hey, I'm gonna be out there soon. And Reed came within another week or something. I put up on him and his bro and Roscoe's on Pico and shit.
Already.
In LA down here. Shit, chopped up with him at the table, eating shit for like an hour. This on some homie shit. This is my first time in person, like meeting him, besides just seeing him at the South by Southwest and shit.
Right.
I mean, we all ripping and running, going to shows. You walking past people, but not no real nigga conversation.
Right.
So I took my time and pull up on him, did some cool shit, and it went from there to the next day. He was at a studio session. Hey, come up here. We went up there. We knocked out that song and another one, and shit. I told him, let me get that one. Let's put this out. Shit, go ahead. I ever got a cover made.
I know
what?
that's right.
Put that bitch right out.
Right.
So the streets feeling it, they loving it. So at this moment, I'm trying to get that little video, you know what I mean, in pocket to wherever I got to put up on him at. It might be in Dallas, or he might so happen to come out here. I'm telling you, my camera dude with me, he jumping in my car, and we going to get this shit.
Right.
Guerrilla style, or how we gonna get it, but
Gotta
nigga need
get
that video. Hold up, shout out to Yellow Beezy, you dig?
That's a banger.
Yeah.
But there's a certain banger that most people are familiar with hearing you on. And that's that fucking Bruising.
Yeah.
Right? Can you kind of explain to us how Bruising came about? Because it's a banging ass song. It's got a West Coast beat behind it. Is that the beat that's behind that is
That's and too deep.
In Too Deep.
Yeah. From out the
Back
band.
to the Hotel.
Yeah, out the band shit.
Boom.
Yeah.
Now, what made you pick that beat out of all beats? Because I know that you have a let's see, a consistency in applying old school rap and beats and tracks behind your music.
Yeah.
Why that beat? And it was the great fucking selection, by the way.
Yeah. Nah, me and the homie Kiddo was just going through songs like, damn, like I'm about to do a mixtape. I'm on all classic shit. I just need all classic ass beats. So we going through a couple of them, and we ran across that. And I was like, like that's classic. So at this point, I'm like, let's build up my fan base on the Hispanic side to kind of like at least, you know what I mean, have some shit to fuck with. You know what I mean? Like Hispanics is real fans of rapping. They really buy your shit at the store, iTunes, like real talk. So
very underrated.
I'm like, that be you right there. Do it.
Yeah.
So at this time, I'm living with YG at his house and shit. So I could just walk down the stairs in the studio right there. So me and the homie was just at his house every day. Like, this is our house right now. Like, you know what I mean? Nigga, we did the tape for probably like a whole week and a half. He just got Sad Boy as an artist at that point. I'm like, damn, Hispanic beat. Like, what? Shit.
No brain.
Sad Boy right here.
Right.
Hey, YG jump on this. He did his verse the same night. Bam. Sad Boy come the next morning, he here. He jump on it. We sit back and listen. I'm like, this motherfucker hard. We gotta do a video. Had a show out here at the observatory. Nigga, after the show, I told YG, hey, look, let's do some scenes in your car. Nigga jumped in this car with the cameraman right there. We was sliding around Orange County doing these scenes. Then we took it back to the city, did some scenes out there. Then we was in Inglewood. Put that shit together. I went to Sad Boy Hood, put his part together. Man, everybody named Mama love Bruising. Nigga, that's one of my top videos, my top songs. Nigga, that's what they know a nigga by, real talk. I got other shit, but that's the one. How you would have saying it, nigga, like, hold up, that's the one.
Right. I mean, not only did it go viral on YouTube, but I mean, it's just, you know how like when you think of a certain rapper, you're like, you hear a certain song, it'll remind you of a certain time, it'll remind you of a certain, you know, the person that made it.
Going back in memory.
Exactly. That's gonna be the song for me right now. Bruising. When I think of Slim 400, I'm thinking, that shit go, cause it just, I mean, it's a West Coast vibe, number one, but that song was it went up for everybody when it first came out. Also, you got a dope ass track out right now with Dave East.
Yeah. Nerd Nigga Remix.
And Nerd Nigga. It's called Nerd Niggas, right?
Nerd Nigga Remix.
Nerd Nigga Remix.
Featuring Dave East in the game.
In the game.
Hell yeah.
Tell me about that. How did you even think about? How did Dave East? He from the East Coast.
Yeah. I was at that moment, you know, I was running around, you know, causing my little controversy and all this and that, going up on that. But he seen it, and I seen him in the club one night. And he like, hey, I like what you doing, bro. Like, keep it up. Like, you doing your shit. I'm like, for sure. Like, I might need to get you on something. For sure, holler at me. And Krista messed around, made a call when we got the beat. Like, hey, this is the beat he wants you to get on. Woo woo. Knocked the verse out. Bam. Game shit what I was doing. And I hit him. You know what I mean? Me and my manager came over to like, hey, let's go and get Game on some West Coast shit. Then you got Dave East on some East Coast shit. Like, what? Like, you gonna be the one that bring that shit together. For sure, let's go. Sent the email to him. Game was like, hey, I'm at the studio in a week. Pull up then. For sure. I waited a week. Me and YG went up there. They did what they did. After he did that, YG and Game did they song. Mm-hmm. After that, Game punted his verse right there for me. Mm-hmm. It's like he already had it, like kind of written down, kind of halfway. It was just he just ain't recorded. Once them two niggas knocked out they shit, he knocked out my shit within like 5 minutes. I'm like, ooh, this shit hard. What? Nerd Nigga Remix. That's another video.
That's another go up.
What?
See the songs, Nerd Niggas, mm-hmm. Bruising,
yeah.
Go At It.
Good At It.
Good At It.
Yeah.
Those are gonna be your bangers for 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I know you released some of them late 2018.
Yeah.
But I think those, by seeing the response, them is gonna really carry that 2019 name for you. That's gonna definitely be a highly promoted situation for you. Yeah. And I can't wait to see what happens with it. I know that you are an entrepreneur and a philanthropist, and because you are, could you explain to us why the giving back to the community is so important?
This, keep the youth in, like good spirit and like not always negative and waking up to like drama in their hood or wherever area they grown up in or etc. It's like you doing what you doing to me. I'm putting really smiles on their faces and like giving them motivations to really become a rapper or really want to go do this football, basketball shit. So from time to time, I do shit for my cousins, like take them places, or me and my management, we'd come together like, oh, we gonna just do this. So at the time, like a month or so ago, I had like a little setup for taking a couple kids to Six Flags. It just certain parents was kind of shaky on it, but they won the little drawing that I had them do. I was willing to take like 4 different people from LA County.
Word.
I just do shit just to like show people I ain't just the gang banger or I ain't just the gangster rap or no, I do other shit. You know what I mean? And the kids is just the most important. You feel me? So why not do it for them? I ain't about to do it for no grown up ass niggas. You feel me? Like, that's out. That's out.
That's all the way out.
Kids, show I'm with that. You know what I mean? As long as you got good grades, stay in school, you on top of your business. Let's go.
Slim, how serious do you take giving back to the community?
I mean, I take it very serious because coming up, I ain't really have it all. So when certain artists did have like a toy drive or a woo-woo drive for Christmas or whatever, I was for sure up there trying to get my little backpack or get that picture or whatever it was going on. But I see that and be like, that's good-hearted and like that's something that'll come back in life to you later on in another way because like that's a power move. You feel me?
Hey man, you ever used to ball?
Me personally, like I ain't. Well, I'm kind of weak as a motherfucker at basketball, but football. I was playing football. I'm talking about Pop Warner, flag, all that. It just got in these streets. You feel me?
Yeah.
Slowed up, get the smoking pot. It was over. Period.
Slim, I want to make sure we also touch on the fact that we are dedicated to making sure that we talk about social issues that affect the community.
Yeah.
Us as a people, you understand that we have to work 2 times harder than the next man just because of the color of our skin. Yeah. And that's just the way it is. And we've come to accept that. And people like you are a prime representation of going hard in the paint.
Yeah.
And so for that, I salute you. But speaking about saluting, what did you feel when you first heard about Colin Kaepernick, former quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, not being allowed to participate or even start on the football field because he decided to take a kneel, which was for police brutality and social injustice on the black community in Black America?
I feel that was weak because it's a natural thing that like football players do. You know what I'm saying? Like that's natural. And the cool thing about it, once again, we was in the studio. I ran into him. And YG took the pictures, talked about it, some more, did it again, all type of shit. Just like we as the public gotta really stand up and talk about that shit to the point where, like, nigga, we gonna do this shit. Fuck what y'all saying, cause that's minor. It's minor. You know what I'm saying? It's minor shit. People make it the biggest thing. Like that's out, but you know, can't go against the world, Craig.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it is what it is. Who gonna stand up behind you and fuck with you because you a solid ass person, etc. Shit, that's your percentage of people that's who rocking with you, standing behind you. Other than that, shit, you know how it be, man. The government gonna do what the fuck they want to do, say what they want to say, rob us, all of it. So fuck it, it don't matter.
Period.
He was a cool nigga. This for this standing up for wherever he feel he want to do it behind. Like fuck all that. Like I'm gonna talk about this shit and go up. Like.
Did you learn something from that situation also? Because I mean, that's a man literally put his whole career, he put his livelihood on the line just to make a point, just to show people that, you know what, this ain't the way humans are supposed to be spending their lives, and we shouldn't have to be subjected to somebody telling us how we supposed to run our lives or what we are supposed to stand up with. What message did you get from Colin Kaepernick standing up for the black community, for police brutality and social injustice?
Shit, I gotta do more standing up. You
Word.
see what I'm saying?
Word.
It go with what the fuck you feel is right.
Right.
Versus he say, she say, and all this extra shit. Like stand up for yours, go hard in the paint for yours, and don't give a fuck about who, and what they talking about. Period.
The clever mind of an independent artist, guys. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. These guys literally go hard because they know that if they don't, ain't shit gonna get handed to you. And I'm not willing to give up everything that I literally worked so hard for, which is, in your case, a rap career, just to give me a fucking bag that I literally gotta pay back. Talking to the majors. Slim, what advice do you want to leave at the end of the day? Once you leave this interview, what message would you want to relay to all the young up-and-coming rappers or entrepreneurs that are coming up in the game today?
Just you know, stay focused, dedicated, and just knowing heart, like what you really want to do. Like I said, ain't no listening to him, ain't no listening to her. It ain't wrong to listen, but I'm saying if it's some negative shit and it ain't really floating your boat and doing shit that you needed to do for you, that's out. Don't do nothing about that. Nigga, go straight for what the fuck you want to do, period. Like, cause you know what you happy with or what you can't fuck with. Go with your own mind, period.
So, I want to piggyback off of that, Slim, because that's something that I think was really important. You said something earlier that kind of struck me. Set an example for the younger generation. I think that's so important these days because I always have a conversation with my mom. Mom, I really wish your generation could have really gave back to us so that we could have been fully equipped, so that when we came out into this world, we already knew what to expect. Don't just tell me what to do, but tell me why I shouldn't do it, Mom. You know what I'm saying? Give me a full understanding. Slim, you're now literally on your way to being one of the hottest West Coast rappers right now in the 2019 and beyond. What do you keep in the back of your head, because setting the example for the younger generation, giving back and things like that is so important? What are you doing to make sure that you keep that representation in full sight for these people to you know, the people that follow you and watch you?
Shit, I'm staying healthy. You feel me? Out here. It like I said, in the back of my mind, I just gotta go for it. You know what I mean? Every day gotta be different. This year gotta be different. Gotta be better. What I wasn't doing or what I wasn't into, I'm about to be into it now. I'm looking for more sponsors. I'm looking for more investors. Like I gotta just step it up a notch. In the back of my mind, step up. Gotta go a little more harder. Like
showing a valiant work ethic.
Hell yeah.
And showing your hard work is what you definitely gonna be able to send over to the young generation. If you said at the end of the day, if y'all ain't learned shit from me, y'all learn what a fucking hustler is and what it takes to be a real fucking hustler. I can't be mad at that, Brody. Gotta ask you one more question today, Slim. Who's your top 5 NBA all time? I know you said you wasn't shit in basketball, but I know you watched the game. Right now, LeBron James is said to be the #1 guy after Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, all this kind of stuff. A lot of people like to say even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar may be better than Michael Jordan. Who's your top 5 all time? You ain't got to even put them in a specific order.
Like Allen Iverson, I like him.
Okay.
You feel me? Steph Curry, he's about to be like, come on, Steph Curry, he got to be in there.
That part.
For sure, Kobe.
Already.
Fuck else you would say?
Is LeBron in the conversation yet?
Like, I ain't even saying I don't like him, bro. It just,
Not yet.
I don't know, bro. But nah, he hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll say LeBron.
Yeah.
But
Magic?
Magic Johnson.
MJ?
Yeah. Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
that's the one.
okay.
That's the one. But I'm saying if you're looking at it right now,
Period.
I'm going from like my young niggas.
Boom.
But if you looking at the OGs, yeah, I'll say all them. Scottie Pippen, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? What the fuck? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like niggas was hard.
Oh God.
Derek Fisher, like niggas hard. Like
Derek
come
Fisher.
on, period.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Shaq was a beast, like real talk.
Yep.
With his goofy ass. You feel me? Period.
Do you think that you've done a legitimate job so far up until this point of setting a good example for the younger generation? Besides the mistakes that you've made, because in order to get better, you got to make the fucking mistakes to become greater. I mean, we all know that. Do you think that you've done your part in at least doing what you can do to set that example for the younger generation?
Yeah.
And if so, how?
Yes, I have. And like I said, this showing the world like what I have did or what I'm doing. It's like if y'all watching me and y'all really looking at these interviews and really searching me, y'all seeing like my life is still the same day to day how I move, but it's the plays nigga out here making. You know what I'm saying? I keep myself in a mix of real niggas or the ballers or that certain club, cause
Right.
that's where everybody gonna be. It's
That
like
you high caliber.
like, I show the world on Instagram and social media. It's like this is what he's into. This is what he's doing. From there, I'm inspiring y'all to do whatever it is that y'all want to do. Period. But I'm on my shit and I ain't stopping. Fuck it.
You already know.
Period.
Slim, I thank you for pulling up, bro. Again, you chilling with my boy Slim 400, Jay Ticker from the Ticker Report, guys. Coming to you with an exclusive. This ain't no regular shit, and these damn sure ain't no regular fucking questions. We aspire to inspire, and we do cool shit that make motherfuckers want to follow. So check this out, y'all. Slim, why don't you go ahead and leave him with a drop, and go ahead and leave him with a couple of words of wisdom before you go ahead and bounce.
I tell a bitch nigga, hold up. Like I said, do what your heart feels. Stay focused. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Go with your own mind. Period.
The Ticker Report, the Ticker Report, the Ticker Report.